Jai Hind, Jai Mulnivasi. Welcome to MNT News Network. Today is Sunday. We would like to conduct one English program. Every Sunday, the MNT News Network is going to conduct English session. And the remaining days, we are going to conduct Hindi session. So today's session is a very important session, and we have invited two distinguished speakers. And today's topic is unification of national, international organizations to achieve the aims and objectives of Phule-Ambedkar mission. For this, we have invited MNTLive Kumar Sanjay ji, MNT News Network, and uh, Mulnivasi Arhant Patharde ji, Arhant Patharde ji, a social activist UAE. So welcome Kumar Sanjay ji and Arhant Patharde ji. Welcome to MNT News Network. I would like to appeal. I would like to appeal all the viewers. Please watch this program through Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and it's a live program, and you can see this program at any time since it is available in YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. So, particularly we are conducting English programs for the South Indian viewers uh, and the viewers from the all over the world. So in gen- uh, our educated class spreaded to various parts of the world, and they are working in various fronts. And and today's scenario, they are working in various organizations also, and they are spreading the message of Phule and Ambedkar uh, in different parts of the world. So at the same time, there are various unions and various organizations are working in this country, in India, uh, and there is a need of unity among all these organizations, and how to bring unity and how to work together. We would like to ask our distinguished speakers, and we can start this session with MN Kumar Sanjay ji, and I would like to ask with you the first question. So, what are the aims and objectives of the Phule-Ambedkar mission? Kumar Sanjay ji.
Okay. Thank you so much. Jai Bhim, Jai Mulnivasi, Jai Samvidhan, Jai Bharat. Thank you to the MNT News Network for inviting me on this very important subject. This today's subject is a very current subject on which we are just guiding or we are discussing uh, very parameters or the important aspect of this subject, the aims and objective. And as the subject is that the you can see that the Phule-Ambedkar mission. Here the name Phule and Ambedkar is there, but this doesn't mean that we are talking just a Phule Ambedkar. All our forefathers, ancestors, either starting from Buddha, either it's Periyar or it's Mahatma Yankali or it's Birsa Munda, or either we can call it Sant Ravidas, Sant Kabir. All the from the all part of the India, our all the ancestors, all our great forefathers who has worked for this mission is that mission. This mission is the mission of the Constitution of India. In the preamble itself, it is a setup which is the aims and objective of this Constitution. It's the we have the right to get the justice, liberty, equality, and fraternity. So our the aims and objective of Phule-Ambedkar mission or our all the forefathers is the same as the objective of the Constitution of India. So the Constitution of India aims and objective is set up seems like that. It's the same from the starting from Buddha until our forefathers. Now just we will go one by one that how what kind of this aims and objective is. Very quickly we'll run through that this aims and objective is that in our society we have to achieve the justice for the each and every individuals. We have to achieve the liberty, equality, and fraternity, which is given in the preamble. We want to set up this even after freedom of 75 years. even after the execution of the employment of the Constitution of India, still we see in our society that we haven't achieved it. Even it's written in the our fundamental rights, either it's untouchability, it's employment, or it's health issues, it's the children issue, or it's the issue of the women's. So all the things we see that still it's lacking, we are not able to achieve it. So the aims and objective set up by the Phule-Ambedkar or Phule-Ambedkar mission is the mission of achieving the backwardness, removing the backwardness of our people. Uh, Either it's a backwardness of our social backwardness, either it's educational backwardness, or it is a backwardness of we can call it economical backwardness. So all types of backwardness. There are so many types of backwardness in our society. We our forefathers has done great work, starting from Buddha itself, making such a huge sangha. I mean, and until now it's going on. It's unfortunate that even after the 75 years, we are not able to achieve the aims and objective of the Constitution of India. So the aims objective of fully Ambedkar mission and aims and objective of the Constitution of India is the same. Yes, sir. Over.
Thank you, Sanjay ji. And welcome, Arhant Patharde ji. You are working in various fronts and living in UAE. So the first question that we would like to ask you, do you think that unification of organizations to accomplish the objectives is a necessity? Please justify. Arhant ji.
Yes, Mr. Kumarji, thank you for the question. And I thank Sanjay Kumarji for putting forth the aims and objectives of the Phule-Ambedkar.
One minute, 1 minute. I think I think your
I
voice
was
is
I
not
was
audible.
muted. Fine, I was muted.
Yeah,
Am I audible
yeah,
now?
yeah. Yes, audible. Please
Yeah,
start.
fine, fine. Okay, I start again. Thank you, Mr. Tilak Kumarji, for introducing us the topic, and I would also like to
Thank you.
thank Sanjay ji for putting forth the blueprint of Phule-Ambedkar mission, and it's been underlined here that the aims and objectives are nothing but the key elements of the constitution put forth by Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar. So these key elements are nothing but the liberty, equality, fraternity, and justice. So, by far, 76 years of independence has not brought us all these key elements into the society, and these key elements could not be brought in because we saw that entire country is divided into caste, religion, regionalism, which I mean the graded inequality, and all this impoverishment has not been able to fulfill the society's aims and objectives which has been put forth by the constitution. And that is the main reason behind is people are divided into all these key empowerment of the society. So now what is important today is past 76 years we have been working on different fronts. People have made groups working in a different front lines, but they are not together working towards the mission. It is very important that a ship moves towards the mission, and sailor, which Baba Saheb Ambedkar we say as a sailor who has built up the ship to with the help of a constitution, but the entire people who are on the boat, who are on the ship, has not been able to take this ship towards the mission. And this is why we feel that people who are now working in a separate identities, working in a separate organizations, are not aligned with the aims and objectives of the constitution. Now we see that this is a time, this is the right time to call them up, to bring in together, align their dimensions towards the goal put forth by the constitution and our great forefathers. And we wanted to bring in together all these resources, train them, and train them to understand how we are going to achieve the aims and objectives which has been put forth. So it is very important that those who are working on a separate identities, who are in a broken framework, working on this mission, will not be able to. We want to give a message that we will not be able to accomplish our mission unless we come together. And the resources with this separate organization should come together. We will train them. We will give them our knowledge, our success, what we have been able to do in last 40-45 years in the mission as a BAMSEF, would like to train all these resources and make this different organization to come together and work on a mission, to work, to come on the ship and let us go towards the mission. So we feel not only on the national level in India, which we find, at different states we've been working, and on international level also we see numerous organizations are working in a different alignment. So this is a chance to bring in all this together and give them a specific training and give them a mission. Their domain should be, coming together, and let us work together and bring forth the blueprint and work on it. So we feel this is very important that the organization should come together not only on the national level. We need to break the barriers. It also need to be broken the barriers on the international level, which is now segregated into different regionalism, and a caste based organizations has been built up on the international level. This has to, has to bring in the flush out all the differences, and let us bring them together to work on the mission. So we feel this is very important today, and this will be a significant milestone if we even be able to stitch together this organization and make them work together for the mission.
Thank you, Arhanji. You have nicely started the debate. And now I would like to ask Sanjay ji, what are the strategies you suggest to achieve collaborative efforts among the organizations to come together? So, Sanjay ji, please
Yeah,
explain.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, sir. It's very important questions. This is not a question from you, but wherever you go in the all over the India or all over the world, the any organizations they are working, and the people ask themselves that why they are not uniting, why they are not organizing together, why they are not coming under a single umbrella. Yeah, but in the common
Yes,
people, it's not very clear. They are not able to understand that to unite the people, what are the parameters, under what circumstances, under what ideology we can unify the people, you can unite the people, and what kind of those people which you cannot unite, you will try it, but the unification will be broken. Because in the past, even in the last few years, we have seen that many organizations are trying to unite, they are coming together, and they are coming together, but what you see that after even a 6 month or election happens, and you will see that they are broken. Why they are broken? If you analyze this, then we will see that what is the reason. So and it's not only for the common people. I will just focus here. Either is even you talk about internationally, the people has reached now by the reservation of the Baba Sahib, by the Constitution of India. They have reached to the Harvard University. They have reached to the Columbia University. They have reached in the all country, Australia, America, UK. I mean, in the various top university they have reached it, and they have got a very high level education. They have made a lot of organizations. But ask them that what is the aims and objective of your organizations, what is your common goal, what you are working for, and whether you are going to achieve by this or no, then you will find that they are blank, they are vacant, they are not able to answer their questions. So it's very very important that you ask that what are the strategy, what is the parameters under which. So it's a simple thing the Baba Sahib is saying. I always remember the writing and speeches of the Baba Sahib, and that volume 17, part 3. saying that the Mul Nivasi and Gair Mul Nivasi, both they should have a separate organizations. They must have the separate organization. If they are going to work together, then what is going to happen? The person who is going to rule over it, whenever he will get a chance, he will do that, and then you will remain again the culprit, or you will be always the sufferer. So if we are going through the Phule-Ambedkar mission, then we must follow that our organizations and Gair Mulnivasi organization must be separate. And the second parameter I will say that see there are many organizations, but if you see the nature of the organizations, you will see that individualism, hero worship is flourishing there. All the people united into the organization, they are worshipping the one people. They are running behind the one person. If it is like that, if you will go to unite them, then what will happen to his hero worship? It will be broken. It will be shattered. So the person who like the hero worship or individualism, and then you won't be able to unite them. If you want to unite them, within few months or within few years, you will find that it will be broken. So the very important parameter is the democratic pattern. We follow the Constitution of India. We must we must come close to, we must talk about the democratic pattern of the organization. If the organization do not have democratic pattern, but they are thinking in the line, then they want to sit together, they want to talk together, they want to come and discuss. What is democratic organization? In the democratic organization, a person do not take the decision. Decision is taken by the lot of representative discussing together, sitting together, and discussing the advantages, disadvantages, cons and pros of what the topic is. So, if the organization we are going to unite, they must have a single thinking that we will work under the democratic pattern, democratic system. Moving forward, the second parameter I will say, our society is divided into many ways. If by constitution even itself, you will see there was some reason for that. There is a SC category, there is a ST category, there is a OBC category, and within the OBC there is a thousands of caste. Within the ST there is a thousands of caste. Within the SC there is thousands of caste. If you are going to unite them, organize them, the organization which are based on the region, the organization based on the language, the organization based on the what you call like a caste system or class system. If somebody will ask me that individual SC category is going to make a government, I will ask simply that how the SC category will make a government if the population of the SC category is only 15%. How how you are in the 15% of the vote you are going to make the government? If ST will say that no, I will make the government, how you are going to make a government from the 7.5%? If you are OBC, will saying going to say that I am going to make a government. Okay, your population is 50% more than 50%. You are able to make the government, but are your people together with you? They are divided into thousand of caste, and they have a thousand of organizations, and so your ideology is not same, your identity is not same, your democratic pattern is not there. How you are going to organize? So very important parameter is that identity. If we do not have a common identity, we cannot organize. We must come, even we have a different religion, we have a different language, we live in a different states, we live in a different caste, but we have to come under the common identity, broad identity, that is the Baba Sahib given identity, the Phule given identity, aboriginal identity, or the Mul Nivasi identity. So we are going to organize the people within a one identity, which is a Phule-Ambedkar identity. Either you are SC, you are ST, or OBC, Bol 50, 85, 85 to 90% of the population is for the Mul Nivasi. So 85% of the population must come together. That is another strategical point. Sir, another next, I will finish it. The next strategy is that ideology. Ideology means the ideology of equality, ideology of the justice, ideology of liberty, ideology of the fraternity. What Baba Sahib is saying, Baba Sahib has written that the history of India is nothing but the struggle between the Brahminism and Dravidian or the Mool Nivasi, the struggle between the Brahmins and the Mool Nivasi, or struggle between the Mool Nivasi and Gar Mool Nivasi. So we must know it that even after the 75 years of the freedom, we are at the same state of we are in the worst stage. Who has made our this stage? Is it the constitution has made us, or the people who were given the power, who were given the authority to give the constitution right, they have not given us. So we must understand that ideology, either you want to go with the Brahminical ideology or you want to come with the Phule-Ambedkar ideology, because the ideology of the constitution is the ideology of the Phule-Ambedkar, means ideology of equality, ideology of the liberty and fraternity. So we must unite the all organizations under the one ideology, that is the ideology of Phule-Ambedkar. I think these are the few parameters or the few strategy, I think, through which we are going to unite the people. I will just summarize it: the democratic pattern, the Mulnivasi identity, the full Ambedkar ideology, and the one which is left is the constitutionalism. The constitution is the supreme. We must follow the constitution. We must follow the constitution of India, and we must follow the constitution of the organizations. And constitution of the organization must be aligned with the constitution of the India. So that is another identity. I think over and out. I think we'll hand over to you. Yeah. Tilakji. Tilak sir, you are mute. Sorry, friends. I think since Tilakji, you are mute. Please unmute yourself. Anyway, I think some problem has happened. I think what we can do that in his absence, since we were moving together with the help of him. I think Arhantji, I will ask the next question to the Arhantji, I think, to continue this discussion, because we are towards the end of the topic. Arhantji, I think if you can put some lights on the question that can unification of the organizations bring change at a larger scale? If you think so, yes, then let us know how. Unification of the organization, can this bring a larger scale change? If you think yes, the how.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes,
Tilakji.
Sorry for the small break. So the question for Mr. Arhant, can unification of organizations bring change at a larger scale? If yes, how? Arhant, please explain.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. I mean, this question is very significant in terms of seeing the impact of what we want to do by aligning all the organizations together. Now it is very key. I mean, it need to be understand while working. I mean, I'm in UAE Sharjah for some time now, in UAE for some time, and been looking into the international Ambedkarite organizations, fully Ambedkarite organization all across the world. Now what we see over here is most of our organizations are engaged in event based work. I mean, they will be coming together, doing gatherings, doing events on the occasion of specific occasions like birth anniversaries and death anniversaries of a forefather. And all these different organizations, believe that just by doing this event based work, that the mission of the Phule-Ambedkarite mission will be satisfied, will be fulfilled, which is entirely, it's like living in a fake world. This can never be achieved. The aims and objectives of the mission can never be achieved just by doing couple of events all throughout the year. So it is very necessary to give them an aims, to give them a mission to how to work on the mission of our forefathers. As has been told, I mean, just now Mr. Sanjay Kumarji has told about how the strategies can be brought in to bring in together all these organizations, and how what are the blueprint of working towards this mission. So it is certainly very important to give the mission to this event based organizations. It is very necessary to give them an objective how the mission of our forefather can be attained when they are living abroad as well as when they are living in India. So, this need to be understood, made understood to all the diaspora who had been able to, go out of the boundaries of India and serve themselves because of reservations, because of the essential the essential benefits enshrined by the Constitution. It is the time to, give back to the Constitution. Now the new generations, now the current and the new generation is very important to make them serve the Constitution, not just say serve themselves. So by aligning this organization towards the aims and objectives of the Phule-Ambedkar mission, what we are going to do is to create a sangha where all the people are moving towards the common agenda, a common platform to achieve the mission. So this is what we are going. We would be wanted to achieve with this aligning or unification of this organization or coordinating between the organizations, if we can say. Now the diaspora will be very key. The international diaspora will also be very key to serve and fulfill the mission brought in by the Constitution, because the benefits which with diaspora has been able to enjoy because of last 76 years of after independence, this is now time. If your future we want our future to get benefits of this Constitution, all this organization has to work together, stitch together, work on a mission to achieve the dreams of our ancestors. So this is what we wanted to take out. We wanted to disalign the event-based work of the organization and want to give them a holistic mission. Second, we want to train them. Yes, how this training is going to help them is to make them more empowered citizen of India. There's a more empowered diaspora who is sensitive to the needs of the society back in India. What is the third thing this resources is going to do? They will be understanding how the society is broken, who are the people who are our friends, who are the people who need to be taught a lesson. Basically, we have to, when these resources are trained with this, their energy, their resources will be brought in together to accomplish the dreams of our ancestors. And this is what the objectives has been talked about in this session. So this is what I say, that this unification is going to be brought in the impact which we want to make it with this. We seek this opportunity to break the status quo and move into a mission. This is what our movement is all about. So that's what I want to make it over here. A point to make it over
here. Yeah. Thank you, Arhantji. I think our anchor has some internet problem or somehow I think connection problem. I think we are at the end of the program, so I will just go with the ending the program, that how we will end. So we discussed you discussed now that how it is going to impact it at the large scale. Yeah, even starting from taluka level, district level, reaching to the state level, and state to the country, and not only country, beyond the boundary. You said that we are spread into the different countries, so it's going to serve the purpose in the there is America, Australia, USA, or many more countries wherever we Indian are there. So, and their organizations are existing. So that's how you said that it's starting from India at the taluka level. It's to the whole globe. It's the whole earth. It's going to cover this mission. Now, the next will be the very important. Okay, we discussed the topic, but such a large scale work, how we are going to achieve it, I think that we will to do it here. We'll discuss it, that how we will achieve such a large scale goal. Starting for achieving this large scale goal, we will be requiring not only the thousands of people, lakhs and lakhs of people, and not only the lakhs and lakhs of people, but we need a lakhs and lakhs of people like a Buddha Sangha, which is a trained people who has, like in the Buddha Sangha, they have got a training, and that's how they reach to the whole of the earth. So I think what will be the programs, how will be able to achieve this mission objective, will be the discussion here, and then we will end the program. See, our society is divided into many kind of class, many kind of like working, like there are a class of engineers, there are a class of doctors, there is a class of lawyers, there is a students organizations, there are the organization of the women's, there are organization of the ST, there is organization of OBC, there is organization of the religious organizations like Buddhist organization, Sikh organizations, Christians organization. Like, I mean, there are so many organizations. Yeah. So we need to train them. We talked about that. What will be the strategy to uniting them? Now, what we will do by the uniting? By just uniting, it will not help the purpose. For that one, we have to come and we have to train them. We have to take a training under the single understanding of the so you belong to, either you are a doctor or lawyer, or you any religious identity, or any STSC or OBC, whichever organization you belong to. Everybody should sit together. They should take a training. The training is called, it's named as a BS4 Abhiyan, door to door BS4. So everybody will take that training because the uh, Constitution of India has to reach door to door. Not only door to door, it has to reaching door to door. It has to reach even into the hands to hands. Means even a single door in the single house, there are many members like fathers, mothers, childrens. So everybody of the home has to reach. So you can see that how large scale work is there. That it has to reach to the door to door. That is why the name is that BS4, door to door. BS4. What is the BS4? B is for Bharatiya, S for Samvidhan, Bharatiya Samvidhan, Samman, Suraksha, Samvardhan. So Bharatiya Samvidhan, Samman, Suraksha, Samvardhan. Under this, we have to take the training, that if we are going door to door, then what we have to do, how we have to educate the people, because educating the people is the only way. What the Buddha did, he didn't do any kind of sword. He didn't take any sword. He just educated the people, and the revolution was done. What is the lacking here? The lacking here, that we are, even after the 75 years of the freedom, we were not able to educate our own people. 90% of the population of India, we have not able to educate them about the constitution, the awareness towards the constitution, based the fundamental rights of the constitution, directive principles of the constitution. So our people themselves don't know that how we are going to get our rights, how we are going to get our facilities, either it's the education, it's health, it's employment. This kind of facility was supposed to be given by the constitution. It was the constitution whose duty, and it's written into the constitution, then each and every individual have a life, dignified life, respectable life, life of equality, life of fraternity. So the program that we are discussing with is the BS4 Abhiyan. So we are continuously organizing a training program all over the India. It's for the different sections. Either it's a lawyer, so it's like a coming program is next 11 to 13th June. Lawyers are going to be trained in the Nagpur, in the this our trust, Jyotiba Phule Trust. Similarly, is either it's any state you can name. In every state, we have a training program going on. The training for the women, training for the students, the youngs, the youth, the training for the doctors, training for the engineers. You belong to any section, the training will be given. And then if you take the training, then you have to go to the society, you have to find out the organizations, and you have to try to unify them, and then again you train them, and after training them, you have to go to door, and you have to educate our people. You have to make aware of the constitutional rights, about the constitutional uh, uh, facility that you have been given. I think without doing so, it will be fake to say, or it will be remain, uncovered, or we cannot achieve it, unachievable, if we are not reaching to the door to door. If we are going to do the single state, then maybe that state will be okay. But India as a whole is a union of states. So if you have to do as a whole, as a nation, we must do as a each and every state, whatever our linguistic, whatever our language, whatever our religion, whatever our caste and creed, forgetting everything under the common identity, under the common ideology, under the democratic pattern, under the constitutionalism. We have to come together, and only those people can be brought together who are ready to unite, who are ready to follow the constitution, who are ready to follow the constitution of the organization, who are ready to educate the people through the constitution. So I think this should be the plan. This is our plan. This is already in the process. This is already happening. I think we hope that as quickly, at what rate, at what speed we are able to unite the people, we will be able to make the aware, and this awareness will reach to the mass scale. Then I think it will be a chain reaction. It should be going very fast, and we should be able to achieve the aims and objective of the unification of this organization, either it's a national level organization or international organization. We have some limitations, but we are breaking the barrier. We are bound to reach in the each other country also, to this to take this program to the even all other country, even in the international level. That we will have to do in the coming future. That we are planning, we are thinking, we are discussing with the people, because our in the people who are living outside the India have many of them are having a good education. They are educated, so we are trying to sit with them, and we will try to align them under the common aims and objective. I think with this one, I think we will finish the program. I would like to request Arhanji, if at last you want to give any message or a concluding remark and message, and then we'll finish the program. Yeah, Arhanji.
Yeah, yeah. Sanjay ji, I think the mission has been put forth, and you have nicely explained how the things will move on from here on. So I think we have a blueprint worked out, and now this is an opportunity to to go ahead and talk to the organizations, and bring in together and start doing the stuff which we are looking forward to do it. So I think this will be a key milestone, will be achieved once we do that, and it will be a great leap forward towards meeting our objectives of the mission. So I think I would not like to say much beyond this, and much has been said already. And I will just wish best wishes to all the cadres who will be working on this mission. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Arhanji. Thank you so much, Arhanji. I think the message that you have given, I think the people should take it. Just want to let them that let you know that everywhere, either it's in India, it's outside the India, it's in the foreign countries, there is always a common question that why the people are not organized, uniting, why the people are not coming under the common umbrella. So I feel that people must have got the answer, that to whom we can organize, whom we cannot organize, why they are not able to come together. So we have a broad planning, we have a blueprint. So this is going everywhere in the all of these states. So the question that why not organizing should be killed now, and that why not organizing, there is a lot of effort, there is a lot of manpower, there are a lot of resources mobilized in the each and every state to unite the people. Even after this process, if they are not uniting, then you should think then who is the deceiver, whose organization is deceiving you, and you should boycott them, and you should, that is the as a last message from me. I think let us finish the program because it's already 10 minutes over. Okay, thank you so much for watching MNT News Network. I will request that you keep watching and please be the part of this Phule-Ambedkar mission. Jai Bhim, Jai Nivasi, Jai Sanghan, Jai Bharat.